So the evening shift is different from the morning shift because the morning shift I'm home at 2 p.m. and then I can sleep or do something constructive, whatever that is. Hi there, fam. Thank you for being here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Miss Nanji channel. By the way, short form ya Nanji ni Nanjala. So in case you're wondering what does that Nanji even mean, it's short form for Nanjala. My surname is Nanjala. No, not my surname. My middle name is Nanjala. And so welcome to Miss Nanji channel. So good to have you. Kindly subscribe if you haven't and tell a friend about this. And so I'm just about to share with you about my life in a day. How does it look like? For those who know me personally, know that I am a news anchor or a journalist by profession, you can call me. And I work with EBN TV, which is a local TV station. So I just love to share with you how typically a day of a journalist can look like, or a news anchor. Particularly, I do anchor news at 9 p.m., other days at 7 in the morning. So today is Monday. You might view this on a later date, but today is Monday. And every Monday, I anchor news at 9 p.m. So I just want to take you through what the day looks like. What do we do? How do we prepare for the bulletin? How does an, newsroom look like? Well, I want to take you inside the newsroom because, well, for what do they call it? Conflict of interest purposes, I won't take you inside the newsroom, but I'll just show you how we prepare for the 9 p.m. bulletin, which is a prime time. And if you've been in the media industry or you are in the media industry, you understand how prime time is like exclusive time. So it is about 1:10 p.m. I'm just about to leave home. So normally if I'm doing the 9 p.m., I leave home at around 1:30 so that I can get at work at 2 or 2:30 thereabout, because I do now the afternoon shift. My colleague Alusa, who does the morning shift, wakes up at around 6 a.m. and mimi ndo naenda kumtoa at 2. So we do, like, the exchange of shifts evo, and subsequently the same. If I'm doing the morning one, I'll wake up at 6 or I'll wake up at 5 so that I can be at work at around 6:30, then do the 7 p.m. 7 a.m. now news all the way, or the morning show all the way to 2 p.m. and then Alusa nakuja 2, mi natoka at 10 p.m. So I've showered everything, all that preparations packed, because jioni kuna kwanga na baridi, so normally I pack clothes, hats, gloves. Ndio hiyo jioni ikifika I don't have to suffer. So it's 1:10, like I've said. Now it's around 1:12, so we are just about to leave home as we head to work. So come with me. So we are here, guys. Tumefika. Well, we are still doing Futsubishi. Hatuna magari, lakini hapana jali, magari tunanunua hivi karibuni.
Much later.
Yes, so here we are again. I arrived at work. We've been working in the afternoon, just trying to arrange or prepare for 4 p.m. bulletin, because that one is what comes first. Actually, for me, when I get in, those are the first assignment I have to do, kupanga bulletins are for. Now, it is in Kiswahili, yes, but, well, as an editor, I have to ensure that we have updated stories, stories zenye ziko of interest to the people, tusikuwe na stale stories ama stories zimelala. So that is what we do, prepare for the 4 bulletin, na of which ni Kiswahili, so iko na anchors wake. And then after we are done with 4, we immediately start getting down to 7 p.m. So it's currently 6:18 p.m. I'm just here trying to edit some videos. The anchor for Kiswahili anaitwa Mara, he's also in the other room trying to edit some videos. So this room that I'm in is basically the newsroom, and there's also an editing room on the other side. So in a media station, there are various departments. kuna the transmission department, kuna the production department, kuna the editing department, kuna newsroom, kuna accounts, kuna HR, kuna ziko mingi sana. So just depending on what department you're in. So me, I'm in the newsroom as we speak, just trying to get the latest. News can break as fast as 6:55 p.m. So we have to ensure that if something breaks at 6:55 p.m., then we should have it kwa bulletin ya 7, sindio? So it's 6:18, just trying to go through everything, press releases, social media handles, the CSs, ministries, opinion leaders, to make sure that we don't miss anything. So we're just preparing for the 7 p.m. and then after 7 p.m. then we can now start focusing on the 9 p.m. which is me. So yeah, so next is I'd say the 7 p.m. news.
A few moments later.
50 p.m. I'm on my way to the studio because we have a 7 p.m. bulletin that begins in the next few minutes. Na ni anka wa Kiswahili anaitwa Mara. So yeah, we'll just get straight into it. Sometimes maybe when the camera person or the camera crew have gone out for a late shoot, I'm the one who is now acting as camera or in studio. But yeah, so in the next few minutes we'll be going live, and then after we've done the live 7, we start preparing now for 9 p.m. So hey, it's almost time. It's now 7:50. We're done with 7 p.m. news, which is in Swahili. So normally after we are done, mostly we are done, but kuna bado maybe kuna pending issues zenye tunafaa to clarify before 9. Hizo ndo what we do within this 1 hour. But I'd start my makeup now. If I don't start now, I will never stop, or I'll be late, because call time ya studio it's 8:40 p.m. I have to be in studio at 8:40 p.m. Ati kama nimechelewa sana ni 8:45 p.m. So we're about to do our makeup and our hair. Well, for the hair, it depends like with what we have done. Sometimes I do my natural hair with an extension. Sometimes I do wigs. Sometimes maybe nimesonga nywele. So what I love about how things are changing is that as a news anchor, you're allowed to play a lot with, something that is decent on your head. And that is why you see a lot of, lines or braids. Unlike kitambo, penye ilikuwa tu wigs, anchors with wigs all over the place. So I'm glad that at least industry imekuwa a bit easier for us to do different things. So for now, I'm going to do my hair, natural hair, just comb it, scratch it properly. I don't put gel. I just do or put it back, and then an extension, depending on what extension I have. And yeah, so that is what we'll be doing for the next couple of minutes. And then our clothes here, well, I won't show you the clothes, but the clothes here, so I leave some here, some are at home, depending on just how the day is. If maybe this week I say I'm doing dresses, well, the dresses are here. If I say I'm doing blazers, the blazers are there. So it's also a demanding, it's a demanding job that requires you to really try your best to dress. Can be a bit of a headache sometimes, but neema ya God, neema ya Mungu, grace ya God inatosha. So why don't we start doing our makeup so that we don't get late, so that by 8:30 we are done. I've already done the highlights, the highlights. Nisha record the highlights. So as an editor goes through the highlights, I do my makeup. Now I know you're wondering, do we have a makeup artist? We do. The problem is she got married, so ameenda honeymoon. So ni mimi na hali yangu tupambane. So let's do the makeup, shall we? So we're into the last and final step. We're in studio already. It's 8:45 p.m. and this is what we're gonna wear. So we've changed. So depending on just how you're feeling, you get to wear. Luckily, you get to wear what you're feeling, but there are colors which are prohibited from being in front of screen. Colors like pure white. So if I didn't have this blazer and I just had pure white, it doesn't go hand in hand with the color, so it needs white and a touch of another color. So we're in studio basically going through our document, or whatever we're going to read. So what we call it is intros, going through our intros, ensuring that we do not make a mistake of calling, let's say instead of saying President William Ruto, we say Deputy President William Ruto. Such kind of mistakes, well, they do happen. So sometimes as an editor, you've had a busy day, you don't know how tired you are, but it shows in your writing. So as an anchor, before you get to start doing, you have to go through what your editor has written. But in this case, because I'm the editor, I get to go through again what I've written. So we're just putting our mic on. This is our mic. Let me get the batteries. Get the batteries. Our batteries, so that we can put our mic on. Then, well, you can put it on yourself, or you can let someone put it on for you. Then after we're done, we can do the sound check. So there we have it. See? Done. So I can hear the footsteps of my floor manager coming in 3, 2, 1, and there he is. So he's the one who makes sure that my sound is good, that the camera is on, that I can see properly. So tuko na yeye, shift yetu ni mimi na yeye.
Tuko hapa ndani ya nyumba.
Yeah, so yeye ndiye anahakikisha mic inafanya, camera inafanya, everything is going well. Yeye ndiye akona direct contact na studio. Sometimes I may not have the contact, but this is the man.
I'm the man behind the scene. Not the man too. But the man behind the scenes.
Yeah, I wanted to correct you. Yeah, he's the man behind the scenes, not my man. So yeah. So we just have like 5 minutes. So I'll just sit down so that we can start doing the preparations. Put the light on. See? More light. No, I don't. Yep. More and more and more lights. It can get very sweaty sometimes because of too much light, but yeah. So yes, so I'll perhaps show you a sneak peek as we read the broadcast. Good evening, 5th day of December 2022, and thank you so much for making time for us tonight. We have so much in store for you. It has been quite a busy day, so let's get started with our top stories tonight.
2 hours later.
So we are done with news, guys. It's like 9:50 p.m. So immediately after we finish, we go back to the default setting, makeup off, clothes off, kofia, jumper because of the weather. Baridi ni mingi, so tunadropiwa. So I'm assuming maybe kama driver amefika hapo chini, in the next like 20 minutes or so I should be home. Nitakuwa nimefika, and then when we get home, then we can call it a wrap. So right now we are just closing things down, apart from of course the transmission room, because the TV is 24 hours, so it doesn't close down. So we're just ensuring that things in the editing are safe in the, what is it called, studio, and of course the newsroom. So for us, we don't have someone staying all the way to morning, the night shift, but the transmission, there's technology, there's something called AnyDesk. They can keep track of it, whoever is in charge, and I keep track of it. But basically for me as a news department personnel, my work is done here for tonight. But then when you show in the afternoon, Alusa will be here tomorrow very Kiingereza imeenda. Alusa ataamka hapa asubuhi Ndio anafanya shift hadi ya saa 8 kwa sababu kesho pia mimi bado niko jioni. So let's get home. So yeah, folks, home at last, 10:15 p.m. So now the question of cooking, it depends. Like before nitoke hiyo 1 p.m. nikitoka naweza kuwa nime cook food mingi yenye nakula mpaka saa hii, ama nifike saa hii ndio nianze kutafutana na food. So I prefer the first option kwa sababu saa hii nakwanga nimebeat. Alafu naona kama saa hii kuna game ya Brazil, so sitakangi ku waste a lot of time nikigangana na masani na ma whatever jikoni. So my food is there. I cooked a lot of food earlier, so it's just eating and sleeping. And then tomorrow I believe I'll wake up at around 8, 9. That's how it is. And then the cycle goes on day to day. So the evening shift is different from the morning shift kwa sababu the morning shift I'm home at 2 p.m. and then I can sleep or do something constructive, whatever that is. So yeah, that's how it is. So I've shared with you about how my day, how a typical day of mine as a news anchor looks like. Well, outside of that, of course, I have other things I do, friends and other things, but on a day like Monday, so that's how the schedule normally is like. So we've come to the end of this fantastic video. I have taken the time to do in bits videos. My friends have been looking at me wondering, who the hell is this? Who does this? But yeah, subscribe. Tell a friend. Road to 100 subscribers. Kind of. But yeah, road to 100 subscribers. I believe we're at 77 sahi, so I'm sure we'll get to 100. So subscribe, leave a comment. What next would you love to see me do? Share the content with me, because I believe the more we get to share with each other, the fun it's gonna be, right? So allow me to say goodbye, eat my ugali, and watch some Brazil match. I can see we're cruising slowly through to the quarterfinals. Let me not jinx it, but I'm hoping we'll cruise through. So thank you so much for your time, and good night for night's night. But as you watch, well, whatever the time, thank you so much for being here. Like, subscribe, and comment. Ciao.